In this video, I will show you how to check the given number is palindrome or not. First, I will open the editor, create a new source file, include the required library files, that is standard input output header file, input output header file, start the main method, main function. So aim is to check the given number is palindrome or not. So given number means we are going to collect a number from the user, so that I label as n. And for some purpose, I'm going to declare one more variable with the name d. I want to maintain one more copy of the original input value n into the other variable d. Each time, using some logic, I try to capture the reverse number of the given number. So the reverse number is mapped with original number. Then I conclude that the given number is palindrome number. Otherwise, I conclude that the given number is not a palindrome. So palindrome means after reverse also, after applying reverse operation, if the original number and reverse number both are same, then we can declare that given number is palindrome. So to store a reverse number, I am declaring a variable, and that is also initialized with 0 initially. So these are the different variables that are required for my program. First, I need to capture the input value from the user. So we will ask the user to enter a number. Then using scanf function, we will try to collect that input. As it is an integer number, use format specifier as %d. Using ampersand and variable name is n, we are collecting the input value. Whatever the value that is assigned first time, that is assigned to variable n. This is scanf. Next, so we will start our logic. How do we capture the input value? So when n is greater than 0, r is equals to n modulus 10. Rev is equals to Rev multiplied by 10 plus the previous remainder r. So this we have to keep it in parenthesis. The parenthesis will closes here like this. And after that, it apply division operation with 10. Division operation with 10, closing this loop. And after scanning this variable n, here immediately the value of n is assigned to variable d. Now, after come out of the while loop, we need to compare the original number with the reverse number. Reverse number is stored in a variable rev. Our original number is assigned to a new variable called d. Just I am comparing both are equal or not. If both are equal, then we need to print given number. What is given number? That is n actually. So I want to print that value. N is palindrome. So that is n. That is n. That is close here. Next. If the condition is not satisfied, then we need to display a message. Given number is not a palindrome. Given number is not palindrome. That's it. So this is our logic part. Inside the while loop, I use these 3 lines of code to obtain the reverse number for the given input. I will explain you how it is going to reverse using these 3 lines. Once this loop ends, means after come out of the loop, the REV holds the reverse number of the given number, and our input number is maintained in a variable called d. I am comparing our input number with the reverse number. If both are same, then we can declare that the given number is palindrome. If both are not equal, then we can declare that the given number is not a palindrome. Now our next step is how it obtains the reverse number for the given. I will show you. So there is a document is open here. So this is the logic we applied for the while loop. If the entered number is greater than 0, then perform the following three operations. So how it is going to obtain? Suppose assume that I given input number 123. Now first, in the first iteration, there are if it is a three-digit number, there are three iterations are going to be performed. If we pass four-digit number, four iterations are going to be performed. So as here the input value is 123, so three iterations are going to be performed because it is a three-digit number. In iteration 1, what is n value? 123. So 123 modulus 10. This one, I will highlight this one. 123 modulus 10 means 10 12 is 120, remainder is 3. So modulus operator always returns remainder. Now in the next step, REV. Initially, if you remember the program, initially REV in the first iteration, REV is initially with 0. Now what is the value here? So that is 0 initially. 0 multiplied by 10 plus what is the latest value of R? The latest value of R is obtained in the previous step, that is 3. So this is results finally 0 into 10, 0 plus 3 results 3. Now what is the next step? N is equals to n division 10. What is n value in the first iteration? 123 division 10, 10 12s up. So here quotient value is written by the division operator, remainder is written by the percentile operator. Now n value is 12. After executing the last statement in the while loop, again the flow of execution will come back to while loop again. Now what is the latest value of n? That is 12. So now this time it will check is 12 is greater than 0 or not. Yes, 12 is greater than 0. Then start performing the first line, that is r is equals to n modulus 10. This time n value is 12. So 12 modulus 10, 10 ones are 10, remainder is 2. Now the next step is reverse is equals to reverse multiplied by 10. What is the previous reverse value? 3. So 3 into 10 plus latest R value is 2. So that 3 into 10, 30 plus 2, 32 is going to print. Now what is the next line? N is equals to n division 10. So the latest value in the second iteration, the latest value of the n in the second iteration is 12. I hope you remember the last step in the previous iteration. That is the latest value. So 12 division 10, 10 ones are. So 1 is the quotient that is written. After this last step, again the control will come back. Again the control will come back. This here. Now what is the latest value of n? 1. Is 1 is greater than 0? Yes, 1 is greater than 0. Now start r is equals to n modulus 10. What is the latest n value? 1. 1 modulus 10, 10 zeros 0, remainder is 1. Now, what is the next step? REV is equals to previous REV value is 32. That number into 10 plus latest remainder is 1. So 320 plus 1, 321. Now, what is n value? N is equals to n division 10. N is equals to 1. 1 division 10. 10 zeros, 0. Remainder is 1, but quotient is 0 here. Now, n value is 0. Now, after this, again, it will come back to the while loop. Is 0 is greater than 0? No. 0 is equals to 0. So, condition becomes false. So, when the while loop will execute until the condition becomes false. Only for the true cases only the loop will execute. Whenever the condition becomes false, immediately it will come out of the loop. After come out of the loop, what we kept? We are comparing the latest REV value. What is the latest REV value? This is 321. This 321 is compared with the input value. What is the D value? D is nothing but n. N is nothing but 123. That means D is holding. Is 123 is equals to 321 or not? No. 123 is not equals to 321. Then else part will be executed. Then else part. Why? Because after reversing 123 becomes 321. If you compare both the numbers are not equal, so it returns not a palindrome. Suppose if I entered 1221. After reverse also again I am obtaining 1221. So this is the explanation part of the logic that is provided inside the while loop. Now I will open the program. So before execute, first we need to save this program. This is a palindrome. So palindrome demo program in C language .c. Compile the program for checking syntax errors. There is some one error is there. Inside the function main error undeclared. Okay, okay. Yeah, I nowhere I declared R. If you observe here, The cursor is blinking at beside R. Why? Because I know where I declared R. So we need to declare one more variable that is called R. R is also integer type only. It is holding the remainder information. Close this. Save. Once we made any changes, save. Again compile. This time we obtained zero number of errors. So no syntax errors in our program. Then start running. So for first I will give you a condition number 1221. Now you reverse the number, again you will get 1221. So this time we are going to obtain a message called given number 1020 1221 is palindrome. Given number, see here why it is displayed 0, I will explain you. If you remember the tracing part, at last what is the value of n? At last the value of n is 0 only. So actually what I did here, instead of printing the d, I given here n. That is the reason n value is at last it is 0. It becomes 0. That is the reason I maintain one more copy of the original input value into a duplicate variable d. Why? Because I am applying so many operations on the original number. Like I applied modulus operator, I applied division operator. So the original value gets keep on changed, gets updated. Because of that reason, I initially, before applying any operations only, I copied the original value of n into another variable d. So I need to print here d. So previously I printed n. That is the reason I obtained 0 here. Now I made the changes. So once we made changes, save, recompile, and run the program. Now you can check. Given number is palindrome number. So first we will give you another input value. Suppose 123. After 123, the reverse number is 321. So given number 123 is not a palindrome number. So like this, we can check the given number is palindrome or not using these three lines of code. This is the main logic. So the first one is use it to capture the individual digits. This is to frame the number. This is to cut short the number of digits. Initially it is 3-digit number. Later it will become 2-digit number. Later it will become a 1-digit number. That can be done with the help of this statement.